Here is a post I found this morning, June 19, 2023. As you know, I don't go to Reddit. I get enough stories sent to me to push out content to you, but be easy on this guy. He is basically asking for advice. Let's not crucify this man because he doesn't act like we think he should act. Every man will not act the same. I will also leave a link if you want to read more comments from this post.
Long post. I apologize in advance.
I'm writing this to see if other people had similar experiences and to find out what helped them overcome the struggles I am currently dealing with. My story begins in August of 2022. My wife of 12 years says to me out of the blue that she wants a divorce. Saying I was stunned was an understatement. We never fought ever. We always had family activities, went on trips, had a great group of friends. I was never once given any indication that she was unhappy. So when she told me this, I wanted answers. She admits to me that she's been sleeping with her coworker who works directly under her. She is in management. Apparently this has been going on for 6 months. At least this is what she admitted to me. It was probably longer. She got a new job at work and she was under a lot of stress. So she was going in for overtime and meetings all the time. Turns out that's not actually what was happening. The lies and deceit just blew my mind where she works. I know so many people there. Absolutely nobody had a clue. My world got annihilated that day. She told me she loved this guy and that was that. I kicked her out the next day. I was so hurt and disgusted. She left the house on a Friday with the kids. She took them to meet this guy on Saturday. My kids came back to me saying that I will always be their true daddy. That kind of stuff really messes with your head. She had everything planned out and she moved in with him within a week. She didn't care whatsoever how that would affect me or our kids. Absolutely no remorse. And not once did she consider any consequences of this. Her family basically cut me out of their life.
I was completely destroyed.
I couldn't even sleep for 2 weeks straight, lost 20 pounds immediately and got put onto antidepressant medication. None of them even bothered to call and ask how I was doing. I understand they are going to take their daughter's side. But I mean, I love these people like my own parents. I thought maybe they would have called to see how I was doing. But no. Even though all of this stuff went down and I was destroyed, I have made a lot of progress. I've hit the gym hard. Officially down 50 pounds. My health has improved. My relationship with my kids is stronger than ever. Every time they come home, they say how glad they are to be with me when they are with my ex. She works 4 days a week for 10 hours a day. Her loser boyfriend is basically raising my kids those days. I'm certain they would rather be with me. What I am struggling with lately is what I need some advice about. Everything had been going better and better for me. The past few months sleep has been better, mood better. I actually went on a date with the woman. My first date in basically 20 years. This girl was awesome and I thought we really hit it off on our second date. I was literally seeing stars. I couldn't believe this woman actually liked me and wanted to be with me. My self-esteem started getting better, then she dumped me. I know it's only 2 dates and I should get over it, but it really destroyed me again. My self-esteem is completely in the toilet and just when things were getting better, it's back probably worse than it was before. I feel like I'm drowning right now all over again. Everyone says the same thing, that I may catch and a great guy. But I don't think anyone has ever actually liked me in my entire life. Knowing what I know now, my wife never loved me at all. It was all just a big lie. Has anyone else had an experience like this? How did you overcome it? This is now 10 months later and I feel as bad right now as I did at Christmas time. Here are a couple of responses from the Reddit community.
Comment.
Number 1. Your dating experience should teach you a different lesson than the one you learned. The lesson you should have learned is that woman being honest with you. It's much more preferable to how your wife treated you. No lies, gaslighting, deception. She respected you enough to break it off with you, not lie to you and cheat on you. That's a win. My first breakup after my divorce taught me that while breaking up is hard to do, it is survivable. It is important to know what you can endure. It seems like the woman who broke up with you respects you more than you respect yourself. If you're not actively working on this in therapy, you are doing yourself a disservice. You have nothing to be ashamed of. You are a faithful husband. Do you know how many women in this sub would give anything for that blessing in their life? The only mistake you made was marrying the wrong woman. You need to base your self-worth in reality, not the opinion of a woman who doesn't even respect herself enough not to cheat. If your self-worth comes from the opinions of others, it is not self-worth at all. You are worth it, believe it. Things will get better gradually, then suddenly. But you need to take all that love you used to give to her and give it to yourself. Focus on your own life, your own goals, and your relationship with your children. Recognize your sense of worth in relation to being an awesome single dad. Once you do that, you will be ready to take these other steps that you may have tried a little too soon. Comment number 2. Focus on your divorce. Get primary custody of your kids. Let your lawyer know her boyfriend is with them more than she is. Take them during the week and let her have them every weekend or every other weekend. Once the property is settled, advise her employer of the relationship. If they still work together, get into some hobbies for the time you don't have your children. It's probably still too early to have a relationship, and the woman likely recognized that. Well, in my opinion, I think he needs to keep pushing forward. He is doing the right things. It's only been 10 months, he is still healing, and he needs to continue to heal. Jumping into a relationship right now probably isn't a wise choice. He has some unfinished business legally per se. Get divorced. Settle the situation with the kids, continue to improve his health. Include therapy if needed, and then and only then maybe start dating. Remember guys, when dating, the abundance mentality is key. Until next time.